Hi YouTube, this is Felicia with Bible Scraps, and how is everyone doing? I tell you, I did not want to film this video. I just wanted to put my stuff away. But, well, I have some things to share that I wasn't going to share. I have it in a bag, and it's been sitting out for over a week. And we just got back from our fall cruise vacation just a couple days ago. And I've been making journals and staying busy doing crafting and other stuff, and I did not feel like making this video. So I was just going to put everything away, and then of course my thoughts got the better half of me, because part of the reason why I like doing videos in general is because when I get older, I could watch what I did, what was going on in my life. It's a great way to preserve memories and record and memory keep. So that's the reason why I'm doing it. Oh. So I'm going to make it as quick as possible. Today it's no longer September. We are well into October. I think today, well, it's Wednesday. I think it's the 16th. Yeah. So, you guys, we went on a cruise, and I don't want to talk about it. I still have to launch a formal complaint, and I don't even feel like calling the cruise lines because I don't want to deal with it. So perhaps I might take care of that next week. I might share my experience in a future video. I don't want to do it right now. I want to share some happy things, like, okay, so, our cruise, let's see, we boarded in Long Beach. So when we came back, I had my husband take me to a couple of thrift stores in that area. And I found, okay, this one store had, I actually filmed inside that store. If I feel like it, I might share that segment of the other stamps and other crafty stuff they had. This store had a lot of these stamp panels by this company. I never heard of this company before, but $5, you guys, and these are red rubber, and look how big these stamps are. So I picked up the ones that were Asian themed. So I got that set, and then I got this one, these Asian backgrounds. And part of our vacation, well, we went on a cruise, and before that, we went to San Francisco. We love going there. My husband never, well, he stayed in trouble in primary school, so he missed the big field trip. His classroom went to Alcatraz. All these years, he's regretted it and never went. So before our cruise, we spent a couple days in San Francisco, and we went to Alcatraz. I did film. Oh, I don't feel like doing all that editing. In a future video, I might share part of that experience. But in Frisco, for the first time, we visited Golden, I think it's called Golden State Park, a huge, enormous, beautiful park. And I don't even think park is the right word, because it's not like a park you would think of. This park rather, had different sections, and one section was the Japanese garden. So we got there at the last half an hour. We had some Japanese tea. I don't even recall what type of tea I had, but then we toured the beautiful Japanese garden. So I was in that Japanese spirit. I would have gotten this anyway because the price, you cannot beat it. And these are gorgeous quality stamps. So $5 once again. And then I also picked up this one. It's a smaller panel, but I love these. I have some wood, some red rubber wood mounted stamps that have some of these images and names on it. But you get all of these stamps. And of course, I think it's Japanese language, right? But you see success, kindness, inspiration, and so forth. Could not beat this. I felt like buying more to de-stash them, but I'm trying to break away from, well, because they had Martha Stewart punches too. And I purchased one. I'm going to share it with you guys. And then I got home. I kind of thought I may have had it, but I didn't want to take a chance. So I will destash that one. But yeah, there were other stamps and okay, you'll see this in the video, but a bag of Cuttlebug dies and embossing folders. And let me show you what I'm talking. No, you'll see it in the video. The whole bag was $3 or $4. So worth it, people. But, you know, I didn't get it. Okay, and then I think I got this paper locally. Whenever I see typewriter paper, whether it be the real vintage paper, I think I may have found some of that too. Or I'm going to call this semi-vintage. There's no date on it, but I love to collect it because I remember having a typewriter. I got it, I think, for Christmas or my birthday when I was in 5th or 6th grade. How I wish I had pictures. So I love typing paper, and I love to incorporate it in my journals. Okay, oh, wow, where did I get this from? We stopped at a thrift store, probably coming back from Frisco. I went to a Goodwill, and oh, I just love this, you guys. You could tell this is, well, I think it's vintage. It looks like it is, but 59 cents. Yeah, so that has some age to it. Anything that pertains to the garden, I love it. And you see these little labels. These are stickers. And you see the different types of vegetables. So I picked up that, and then I picked up this Goodwill had a lot of handmade bar soap. I guess it was imported, and I picked up a bar of that. But of course, that's in my shower. Okay, trying to move faster. I'm not going to share every single thing. I got this the other day from a local thrift store. I think it has some age to it because the price is $1.59. Let me see if I see a date. But I got this because I like these images. And I think I have this guy on some vintage stickers. So I can cut out these different images and use those in junk journaling. And I don't see a date. Alrighty. Oh, okay. So on the way to Frisco, I stopped at some thrift stores, and I went to one, and I found, okay, let me pick out or choose out other colors. I found this tape. Now, I never seen this tape before, and I got it in different colors, but this is Erase Plus tape, and I have one that's open that I've actually used. Okay, I don't know where it's at, but this gold, oh, you know what? I think I have different styles of gold. I do. Oh, I hope I could find that one that's open, but this tape is really, really pretty. I opened up the gold one like this. Not sure if you could see this texture, this pattern on this one, but it's dry erase tape, and I guess you could use your dry erase markers to write on this tape and then erase it, right? So I have it in this neon green, this pretty pink, that might be a neon pink, and then gold, and then I think I have other, yeah, I have this blue here, And that seems to be reflective. I'm not too sure. So I got others too, right? They were all 50 cents. So cool to have that. And so I'm not going to show all of this because that means I have to pull it all out of the bag. But at the same thrift store, I found these bags of mini spools, and orange was 50% off. And then I found a lot of bags of these buttons. Red was 75% off. So I got a lot of that. Buttons came in different colors, and I thought I could use these. I could repurpose these somehow with crafting. Okay, so I'm not going to pull all of that out because I want to keep this video short. Okay, I love clothespins, right? And I love to find those that were used back in the day. Imagine my glee when I found these, you guys. Now, they're clothespins. You know, back then, they made things with quality products. So these are those clothespins. These will last and last a long time. But I am so excited about these because of the date, 1988. It was during this time when our family actually used these to hang out clothes on the clothesline. So happy to have these from this decade, from this year. These are special to me. And I got these I think it was half off, $1.50. Alrighty, moving along. Alrighty, so I found this CD. I think it came in a bundle, or perhaps I purchased it alone. I don't see a price on it, but I love Amy Grant. I love her Christmas album. I think I might have this particular album already, but when I saw it, because I can't read that. Let me see. I'm sure she has more than one. Yeah, I think I have this one. But I love Amy Grant. I love this particular Christmas album. Several years ago, I purchased a CD from a thrift store. Or maybe it was Barnes and Nobles. You know, some stores, you could find these really cheap. And I played the whole album while I prepared Thanksgiving dinner, which is an all day and night endeavor. That's when I fell in love with this Christmas album. I try to play it every year for, while I'm making Thanksgiving dinner. Okay, so I also got a bag. Okay, why did I get this, people? I don't know. I like patches, and it was a decent price. So a whole bag of different types of patches. I have no clue what this is a cute one. Spend the night. It's frosty. So I have no clue about these organizations. Okay, this is Boy Scouts. But, I think they'll be pretty cool to pop on an envelope or a decorated page with. So I got that. And then, almost done. It's more in this bag, but once again, I'm not going to share everything. Okay, at that thrift store near Long Beach, I also picked up this punch. Now, when I first saw this punch, I thought it was a bobbin. But then I searched online. I had no clue what this was called. And it's a tab punch, and it's by Stampin' Up. And I believe it's discontinued because I saw prices that were really high for this particular punch. And I think it comes with a stamp set. But I paid $5 for it. And then okay, this is vintage. I picked up these locally, and I paid 50 cents for them. But, okay, it says sticky ribbon. Anyone can make beautiful packages with sticky ribbon. Well, it's ribbon that has sticky on it. And take a look at the lady. You could tell that's definitely a vintage item. I don't see a date on it, but so cool for 50 cents. So I got several sewing patterns. I'm trying to be selective with my sewing patterns now since I have so many. I love to collect the ones that are vintage and the ones that are illustrated and the ones that have African Americans on it. I love this set because that's a little Asian girl, a little white girl, a little white boy, a little black girl, love that hair, little black boy. So I love the multicultural. And then of course I love the ones with the babies and the kids. And then this one don't appear to be too old, but I love the image of her. I like to cut these out and use these in my projects. And then I got this one. Love these dresses, right? And then I love this one. Blossom Babies. Never heard of Blossom Babies, but I love the dolls and teddy bears and things like that. Okay, and then I picked up this. Okay. We remember the Care Bears, right? And I thought this was Care Bears until I looked at it. It's Care Bears cousins. I love these images. These would make perfect junk journal or journal pages. And perhaps I should turn it that way. I never heard of Care Bears cousins before, but these are fun. I think I paid about $0.10 for that. And I did get another, this book right here. Okay, so I love it when I find craft magazines, or in particular the catalogs from years gone by. And this one is from Beacon Corporation. I never heard of them before, but I love to browse through the pages and take a look at the images that were popular back in the day. I do come across a lot of stamps that have this type of feel. It's interesting to see how the looks and designs change over the years. And of course, these pages can be used in bookmaking. So this whole catalog is dedicated to the products that this company offered. Stationery, stamps, different types of crafts. Who knows? I might come across some items I have. Oh, look at the gingerbread. Look at that. Look at the gingerbread. Ha ha! So I need to mark this page because I want to cut this guy out. Yes, indeed. So fun. I think I found this too. Or I found this. I'm getting confused. Okay, but I love to collect recipe cards, vintage ones. And I'm so happy I took another trip up and down the aisles. I went really fast. This particular thrift store was a big Goodwill. And they had a lot of long aisles that had those type of shelving that you have to sift and sort through. So I took a second trip down those aisles really fast and I found this vintage recipe card set. You guys, that's a little black figure. And then these cards, there's different images. And these cards, they open like that. So fun. So fun. So you see that image, and this is the woman on the cover. It says Home Sweet Home. So it has that vintage country homespun feel. And there's more images. Look at her. I had never heard of this company before. I had never seen these before. So happy to have these. I made some gingerbread Christmas cards using some recipe cards. I shared a video on those, and then you see this image here, and I think it might be one more. Did I share this guy already? He's a chef or a baker. So there might be another image too. So I paid $2.15 for these, and that was so worth it. And then at another thrift store, I found more recipe cards, and I haven't even looked at these. I paid 50 cents for these. Oh, shucka. My grandma used to say that. Oh, shucka. Okay, you guys, look at the bears. So stinking cute. I love bears. And once again, these open and fold. So this looks like that candy. What do you call it, you guys? We eat it at fairs. It's like cotton. Anyway, that looks like that. That's a super sweet image. Let's see what else I have. A lot of those. Okay, and then this image here. Oh, this makes me smile, you guys, looking at this. Let's see if there's a date. How long is this video? I didn't want it to be too long. Made in the USA, so hey, you don't find things made in the USA these days. And look at this one, 1986. So that gives me some type of time perspective. That ostrich is really cute. That reminds me of some Suzy Zoo stuff I have. And check out this recipe card. It's perforated. Okay, and let's see what else I have. I also have this particular style. These fold. And then I have these index guides. And then it seems like I had something else that was not in this bag. Okay, I might be looking at it, you guys, and just don't see it. I think that's it, you guys. I mean, I have more. I'll just share the bag with you. This bag here, I have more. Okay, I thought this was cool. I got this from a thrift store out of town, and it's like thick handmade paper, and I love that yellow. So I got more of the tape. I found a whole bundle of these. They're little albums with the inner pages, and then the plastic sleeves for pictures. The whole bundle was about $1. So you see here I have more buttons and more of the bobbins. Yeah, and that's pretty much it, you guys. Oh, here's that tape. Look at this. This is so pretty. I used some of this on one of my junk journal pages. Nice and thin, so it will not add any bulk. Okay, you guys, that does it for me. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I think I want to barbecue later, or maybe tomorrow morning. I do need to run to the store and get some things. It's been beautiful in my neck of the woods. Yes, fall is, I could see colors of fall, but it really is delayed. It's probably going to really kick in around Thanksgiving, because I've noticed that. But anyway, the days are beautiful. We are in the 80s. We're like 83, 84. I can't wait until we're done with the 80s though, because I really want fall weather all day. Though I've learned to appreciate it, I stopped arguing with my creator. Like, who am I, right? But I used to complain about the weather. Now I just embrace it, and it's going to be what it's going to be, right? It is what it is. I'm just enjoying these beautiful days. So happy the mosquito season is over in my neck of the woods. This last week, I took a chance and walked outside with shorts on. Walked outside in my backyard. I have not been bitten. Praise the Lord. And we still have flies though. Yeah. Back in the years, around this time, they would be gone too. But no, they're in full force. Oh, you guys, I have a funny story to share. And you know what? I'm going to insert a picture in this video. Okay. The other day, I was taking my second dog on a walk, minding my own business. Had my headphones in my ear. The day was beautiful. In my mind, I escape and I become these different people. So yeah, I don't know who I was that day, but I'm walking, and then I look, I turn to the left, and I'm on the sidewalk, kind of on a semi-busy street, And just past this nice gated big area, it's like a man-made lake that has ducks in it. And so I look to my left, and it's a little section. It's off the street. The section isn't really big. Grass grows in that area. I look to the left, and I see a shopping cart. Now, you don't see things like that in my neck of the woods, right? And then immediately I remembered I always wanted a shopping cart. I've talked about that in some of my videos, even to the point of looking up to see how much brand new carts cost. They cost a couple $100s and up. I actually have a tabletop size I shared in a video before. And then I have a mini one too, right? You can hold in your hands. And you guys, immediately I knew I was taking that cart home. Now, it wasn't the full-size cart. It was actually a mini cart, one I'd never seen before, because it had like 2 sections where you can put your stuff in. I felt like pushing it home, but I thought, how would that look, right? So I rushed my dog home, hopped in my car, went back, was so thankful that cart was still there. Because once again, in my neck of the woods, you don't see stuff like that. You do not see people pushing shopping carts, and you don't, my area is pretty clean. You don't see things on the ground. I mean, you just don't see stuff like that. So I was super surprised. I'm like, how did that cart get here? Somebody must have just unloaded that cart and stored it there. But you guys, I have it in my backyard. You know what? I think I'm going to take this video out there and just film it for you guys. I love it. I'm going to paint it. Okay, let's go. All right, you guys. You're going to hear my doggies. Whenever I walk outside, they get excited. They like to show off. Whoops. I've been out here creating on my patio, but you see my shopping cart. You guys, you know what? I'm looking at it and I see a name. Look it. It's Home Goods. How did this cart get in my neck of the woods? I'm going to paint this. Yep, Home Goods again. Be happy. So I probably go to Home Goods once a year. I don't remember how their carts look, but it's mine now. It is so mine. Look at that. Hi, Sasha. Come here, Sasha. Don't hop on me, girl. You normally don't do that. And this one here. This is Oink, you guys. This is the big one. Come here, Kappa. Where you at, Kappa? And the Chihuahua, I don't know where he... Oh, here he comes. You guys want to see my doggies? Come here, Kappa. Come here. See, Oink, the boy. Whenever I step outside, he grabs his bone and he wants Sasha to chase him. Come here, Kappa. Oh, Kappa has to use the bathroom. Okay, you guys, yeah. I will paint this and come back and show you guys how it looks, but I love it. Yes, I have no room in my craft room for it. So it's going to sit on my patio for a good while. But I finally have a shopping cart. Once again, I still want the full-size shopping cart. I would love to have 2 of them, actually. I know, you guys, I'm weird. But, oh my goodness, I have a Home Goods shopping cart. Well, I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sharing all of my fun, thrifty junk and finds, sharing that experience with me. And until the next video, thank you for watching. As always, blessings.